Hi everybody, it's Kara, aka the Principal Painter, and today I thought I'd come to you with a quick video. It's not going to be very long. I have an overabundance of coasters and wooden cutouts that I have diamond painted, and I'm also starting to think about gifts for the holidays. I know we're just getting into September, but I don't know how many of you go, gosh, I need to start really thinking about Christmas gifts in like October, so I'll have it all done by December, and then December comes and nothing is done. So what I want to share with you today is when a coaster doesn't have to be a coaster or isn't a coaster, and I'm going to share with you some ideas that I have for taking the coasters that you've diamond painted or the wooden pieces that you've diamond painted and turning them into some pretty creative gifts for friends, for teachers, for hostess gifts, and the like. So we're heading into the painter's place and I'll show you what I've got. See you in there. Are back in the painter's place. All right, you can see I have, as usual, a whole conglomeration of things to show you to do with these coasters. So this is my dilemma. We're finishing up with smashing the specials. I've been doing a lot for that. I have purchased over the years several coaster sets. Y'all, you don't need this many sets of coasters. I don't know what I was thinking, but you collect and then you put in drawers and then you forget. And then you have a whole bunch of these and you don't want them to go to waste. You want to be able to do them because they're fun to do. Coasters are super fun to do. They're quick. They've got lots of pretty special drills in them. And then you've also got, I've seen them at Hobby Lobby, and now Diamond Art Club has come out with these, and they're simply wooden pieces. They're not coasters at all, but they're super pretty. And you finish them like I did, and you're like, okay, what do I do with these once they're done? Well, I have got several suggestions for you. That if you've got coasters, again, they're a quick something to do. But if you need a quick gift, you do not have to be creative. I'm going to talk a little bit about DIYing some things, but you don't even have to do that if you don't want to. You can simply, if you can use a hot glue gun, which all of us can, I promise, you can do this. So what I have got is, I kind of thought about this particular video when I finished up these. These are Diamond Art Club coasters. They're so pretty. I loved the shapes of them. I loved the fact that they weren't perfectly round. I just thought they were beautiful. And I thought I could do something else besides coasters with these. I do seal these if you're actually going to use them as coasters, which is perfectly fine. These are just suggestions. If you can love it, trash the ideas, whatever you want to do. But if you forget to seal them or whatever, I have lost diamonds off of some of these coasters now. So I highly suggest that if you're going to use them as coasters with hot or cold beverages, that you do use some kind of sealer to seal your diamond painted coasters. But I got those. And then I did these. These are also Diamond Art Club. These are not coasters. These were just fun little wooden pieces that came in a set. Don't ask me what the set is called. I cannot remember for the life of me right now, but they're adorable. But I'm like, okay, there's got to be a use for these. And there is. Oh, here's a butterfly. Okay. We also have seasonal coasters. I got these out of the Advent calendar last year from Diamond Art Club. We've got Christmas, Christmas tree bells. So you've got seasonal ones too. I'm sure they're Halloween ones. Here are ones that I'm going to do. I have not done them, but they're sunflowers and they're absolutely beautiful. I got these from Distracted by Diamonds. I love doing these and working on them. I just don't need this many coaster sets. Okay, maybe it's just me that's overbuying these coaster sets. I don't know, but anyhow. So, and you can see I've got some Van Gogh Starry Night. I know some of you are laughing at the fact that I have Starry Night coasters, but I do. I forget what these are. What are these? Oh, these are super pretty. I love these. I want to do these as well. These are your typical round coasters, but they're blue and white and they're beautiful. My mom used to collect Asian blue and white china. And I've just always loved the blue and white. So you can use these as well. Okay, so we've got the possibilities with these coasters are endless. So what I was thinking I was going to do with these is I have a couple of things to show you first. I got these actually at a retreat, but I have made these in the past. They didn't necessarily look like this, but you can see this is a wooden board, okay? This I got from Dollar Tree. So, you know, you can get these pieces of wood at Dollar Tree and just paint them, okay? You don't have to have any artistic ability whatsoever. You can spray paint them in a multitude of colors, and then you get these little clamps, you glue them on. Now, I've done some where I put ribbon around the side to, you know, just zhuzh it up even more, but look what you can do. Let me get one that coordinates. Okay, let's do this. You can take this and put it on the side, and you can, these are picture frames, okay? You can have a picture put in here. Now, what I also do is, obviously, these don't have backs to them, so they're not gonna stand up. But, however, after you've painted it, hot glue, done your coaster or your wooden piece, diamond painted it and glued it on, get yourself some tumbling tower blocks. These tumbling tower blocks have come in so handy for me. You can get these at Dollar Tree. You can get them at Five Below. These I got at Dollar Tree. Okay, so these are inexpensive gifts. You can save so much money. Also, if you do craft fairs, things like this sell really well. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take one of these tumbling tower blocks. You can paint it in the same color in red. You're gonna glue it on the back, and guess what? You've got a picture stand, and the picture's gonna stand up. I have done this so many times. If you want to, you can glue two up right next to each other. Let me get another one out so you can see. Here we go. You can do it. These are larger tumbling tower blocks from Five Below, but you can just glue them together just like that, okay? And then glue them to the back, and you've got a nice picture stand that will stand up, and it's decorative on the front. So even if there's not a picture in there, you've got a beautiful diamond painted wooden piece on there, okay? And this is an inexpensive gift that people will use. People are always looking for fun ways to frame pictures or display their pictures. So that is one way. And again, if you can't find, again, I found these already made at a retreat, but if you can't, Dollar Tree, here we go. There's Dollar Tree sells these wooden pieces, and they're a little bit smaller, okay? But it doesn't really matter. You can put these on here, clip it, and the picture's going to go over the little butterfly, but that's okay because you want to focus on the picture. You could also go to Lowe's and have these cut in a little bit bigger of a size, and that would not cost you a lot of money either. Lowe's or Home Depot will cut wood in the size you want, okay? This is probably an 8x8 or a 9x9, probably an 8x8 piece, a square piece of wood, okay? So you can measure out the size that you want, and again, Home Depot and Lowe's will cut those for you. So the picture frames are a great way that you can add in either a coaster or one of these decorative wooden pieces, and you have a great gift for, you know, a teacher, a hostess gift. You know what I'm thinking too, and they come like this. Okay, this is from Art Minds, I guess, and it's a wood clip frame, and there is a little peg that you can stick in the back, but I don't know how sturdy that is. I still highly recommend the tumbling tower blocks trick for the back. But college students always look for ways to decorate their dorm rooms. They would love this to put on a shelf to display pictures on, okay? I see pictures all over dorm rooms all the time, okay? So that's one way that you can utilize your coasters or your wooden pieces for gifts. All right, I'm gonna put those to the side. Now, there are also other ways, and the possibilities are endless. I found this wooden piece at Dollar Tree, okay? I do not have any Halloween themed coasters, but they have them. I know they have them. So for the sake of just demoing, it's a little dusty, I got it out of my garage. You can paint this again, just straight paint it or spray paint it, and you can glue one of these on there, and you've got a really pretty shelf sitter for the season that doesn't take a lot of crafting ability, and it's a beautiful way to display these pieces. Also, this one is thicker wood, so it will sit up on its own. But if it wasn't, again, the tumbling tower block trick works, I promise. So that's another idea. All right. Another idea I've got is these. You can find these at Dollar Tree all the time. And of course, I got 2 sunshine pieces. Now, yes, this is going to take a little bit more talent painting wise, because you can't, you've got to paint around, but you can put painter's tape down or washi tape down. This is another use for washi tape. And you can either use it as a hanger, or you can take, these staples aren't stapled in very, very tightly, and you can put your tumbling tower block on the back of that. Look at that. I think that would look absolutely fabulous. So, again, you can have a shelf sitter if you want to use the tumbling tower block trick, or you can hang it up and someone has a very nice gift with something that you have made, and you share your love of diamond art with them. Again, if you're going to craft shows, if you're selling stuff, these things sell very quickly because they're beautiful and they're not hard to make, and you can kind of mass do them. Now, here's another wooden piece. Okay, this is a half a sunshine, but guess what? These will still fit in this sun. All right, so what I would recommend is you going to Dollar Tree, and if you want to do some of these cutouts, either for craft fairs or for gifts, I would go and pick out some wooden cutouts that you like and that will coordinate with the coasters that you've done. Of course, there's a million possibilities where these coasters are concerned. So whatever kinds of coasters that you have or themes, you can find a wood cutout that will coordinate with them. And again, you've got a great piece to sell at a craft show or as a gift. So that's another piece. All right. And again, you can hang this up because it's got the attachment, or use the tumbling tower block trick to make it a shelf sitter. And again, these are stapled in, but you can pull these staples out very easily if you don't want the rope. Okay. Now, you're going to a holiday party, Thanksgiving, Christmas. You're going to your boss's house or your spouse's boss's house, or Thanksgiving, and you want to take a gift. Again, I pulled this out of my garage, so they're kind of dusty, but you can do a basket, and you can put one of these pieces on the basket. Here's, where are my Christmas ones? Christmas basket. And what's nice about this is once they're done with the hostess gift, they can use this to put Christmas, florals in or napkins in or whatever as storage. And they've got a beautifully decorated basket that will, be there for forever and ever. So that's another thing you can do. Also on these baskets, teachers, oh my Lord, look at this dust. Gross, gross, gross. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to clean up. Sorry guys. Teacher gifts. You can put one of these on for a teacher gift and simply put in snacks. You can make them a teacher survival kit with aspirin, mouthwash, a little Tide stick, that sort of thing. And if you don't want to make it Christmas themed and want to make it something that they can use for their classroom, you can just stick one of these on, and then you've got something that they can use to store classroom manipulatives in or classroom supplies in, and they've got something permanent. Okay, so that's that. Now, the final thing that I wanted to share with you is this. Let me pull this up. All right, I'm gonna have some cleanup to do, folks, really. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me put these down so I don't get any more dust anywhere. All right, so these are canvases, okay? These would make great gifts either for a college dorm room or for a diamond painting or cross-stitch friend that you might have. These are black canvases. I picked these up. They're already painted. Now, I have bought, if you can't find the black ones, I have purchased, this is what I display my cover minders on, and they're on my wall. You can paint them black and let it dry, and you can go that route. Or if you can find the canvases that are already black, use those. And this is how I display my cover minders on my wall, okay? The reason I said cross stitching is because cross stitchers also use needle minders, which is the same concept, only to hold their needles. All right, so what you can do with something like this is, once again, take one of your coasters and put it on the side, and you can give this as a gift, maybe put a cover minder on it, and give it as a gift to a fellow diamond painter or cross stitcher, and then they've got a spot to display their cover minders. I like the black because the colors of the cover minders pop. So anyhow, that's another idea. But all in all, guys, what I would recommend with these coasters, if you have too many and are wondering what you're going to do with all the extra coasters you've got, is to take these and consider putting it on something. You could put it on a bulletin board. These, again, just think of them not as coasters all the time, but something to enhance a container, a picture frame, obviously a canvas, that you can quickly adhere with hot glue and turn it into a very nice gift that someone will be able to use all year round. So that is what I've got for you guys. I hope you got some good tips here and some ways to use some of your coasters. I've got a mess to clean up now. I didn't realize those baskets were so dusty. Gross, gross, gross. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, would you please consider giving me a thumbs up? And if you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Kara. I hope that you'll consider subscribing for more diamond painting fun. And I promise everything I show you is not this dusty. All right, guys, have a great rest of your weekend. And I will leave you with this. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. This is the Principal Painter, and I am signing off.